Sandeep Lamachan says, well, what do you think of that? And here we go.
Ali Khan described that dismissal as shocking from Bangladesh. From Nepal's standpoint, that was electric. That start, first ball to get a wicket, really sets the tone for at least the first 6 overs. So these two need to, one, consolidate, and then two, still try to capitalize in the first 6. Easier said than done. You lose another one, then you slip into further trouble.
Well, he's got this through. That's going to be a chase, and a very, very good chase as well. Sompal Kami. That is brilliant. He's just finished the first over of the innings. They will check the boundary here, but I think he has saved the boundary here.
I think he's okay. I think he's done really well here. That is excellent work in the deep. Had to pull it back and ensure that he doesn't touch his cushions while his hand was on the ball. Lovely timing from Lichun Kumar Das. Should give him a bit of a confidence there. He played it late and made sure he went through the gap right from the middle part of the bat.
Bowled him straight through the gap. Nepal have strengthened their grip on the top order here.
Yeah, what a matchup. That's 18 dismissals now for Shantu against off-spin since the last T20 World Cup. This is sensational stuff from Nepal. Angle from around the wicket. Just look at this delivery. Good seam position, good rotation, and then through the gate, playing for the non-existent turn. Natural variation from the surface. It's a new ball. Bang on target. Wicket in the first over, wicket in the second over. Captain goes 7 for 2.
Al Hassan is in after just 9 deliveries, and he comes on the back of a 64 not out against Netherlands, which really was the glue that held that innings together against the Netherlands here, and that was his first 50 in some 20 T20 internationals, so he has rediscovered his touch. Ladles into that. Superb start from Keith.
Yeah, he enjoys batting in the West Indies. The striker has been about 137, averaging 46 in West Indies, and have a look at that start. Reach for it, but he went on top of it. And again, really good use of time and scored the wicket between point and backward point for a lovely boundary to start his innings.
Slip has come out straight away. Oh, extra bounce, and we've seen bounce on these pitches here in St. Vincent.
Yeah, this is exactly what the off-spinner was looking for. That ball to just drift back in, hit and continue with the angle.
Powell just picked up from the other night, 11 for 2.
Yeah, just because of the angle he's round the wicket, it's always going toward the stump. Big gap between bat and pad, playing for that turn. All that happened was that depth rattle. Continue to inspire. This is what this team has been doing throughout this tournament. Fans here, fans back at home.
Hidoy, Mamadullah Khan, Jakar Ali. Sampaw's chipped it. Litton Das. Well, you've got two of the most experienced cricketers here in Litton Das and Shakib Al Hassan. They've got to steady this rocking ship at the moment. 12 for 2. Bangladesh have been reduced to. Rohit Podal, the Nepal captain, won the toss. He said, we're going to have a ball first. We want a ball first and see what we can do. You mentioned dew at the toss to you, Sam.
You guys have been here for a couple of games here. Because it's a 7:30 p.m. start, you'd expect the dew to set in.
Going down, good pace. Bowled 136 kilometers an hour that second delivery, the first at 132. So naturally his tail is up. He's running in because he's got a wicket with his very first ball of the match, and he's wrapped those pads of Shakib.
Good start, really good start with the ball, but for me, Ata Ali Khan, every time I see Litton Kumar Das bat, always flatters to deceive. He looks exceptional, but then he doesn't really carry on. For me, he's a talent, no doubt.
Now this was Shantu against the Netherlands. Tried a reverse sweep, and here tonight he offers a huge wide open gate.
Well, you'll just notice that he's struggled with the off spin, hasn't he? And struggles continue. Nazmul Shanto, the skipper. This is off spinners in the overs between 1 and 6 in T20s since 2022. 11 dismissals.
Bowling very wide on that return crease, Sompal Kami. Now, whether that's by design, whether he felt he wanted to widen the angle, but he was very wide. Look how wide he is here. Look how wide, and that creates the angle into the left-hander. You can see he's very wide. He can't get much wider on that return crease. Ball, a little bit of shape. Just that shape of the away swing that he's looking for to the right-hander.
Yeah, just look at that bat presentation. I just want you to talk a little bit about Litton Kumar Das. For me, I really like him. Every time I see him bat.
Yeah, we all like him. Even back home, people feel that he's one of the better batters to come out from Bangladesh. He's just been consistently inconsistent. And for a long period of time, that has been a problem. But he got 36 in that first match against Sri Lanka.
That's gone extravagantly. 3 gone, 13 for 2.
We've spoken a lot about the impact of spin in the lead up to this game. 12 wickets fallen to spin in the last game. But don't discount the effect of the fast bowlers. There's seam movement on as well. Sometimes you come into a match with predetermined concepts, but you've got to play for what you see.
Tawhid Hridoy, Mamadullah, Jakar Ali, Rishad Hussain, he's got a couple of first-class centuries coming in at 8. He's a very decent striker of the ball. Pendra Singh Eri. Shakib is going to have to hurry. He's safe now, but for a moment he was called through by Litton Das, and I'm not sure he wanted that run.
They look a good unit, Nepal. If you look at the energy, the way they started their innings, especially picking up a wicket, and they look pretty sharp in the field also. Have a look at this. Good work, but in the end, Shakib, better throw would have been much more closer because they were nowhere near to the stumps.
Kushal Patel, the fielder, not just saving the run, but almost creating the run out.
You see hunger, you see desperation, you see desire in this Nepal team. Shakib ball watching, and then belatedly decided to go.
Ring of fielders on that offside, you can see. Nepal have made just the one change tonight. Sandeep Jora, middle order bat, 3 T20 international 50s. He comes into the side for current KC. Asif Sheikh almost got them over the line against South Africa with a 42. Oh, a swing and a miss. Nepal have got a strong grip on this top order here.
It has been a struggle for Bangladesh, especially the top order. We already mentioned he's going through a lean patch. He's trying to play that dry, but the left foot not really going close to the pitch of the delivery. Instead of looking to play big shots, I think just look to rotate strike.
Oh, he's picked this up. How well has he picked it up? No, it's not going to go. It's Kushal Bertel in that deep square position. He wasn't in control of the shot, Litton Das.
Yeah, but this is the conundrum, Wilco. He knows that he has to score within the power play. No sense just batting the 6 overs. So trying to score, but yet managing those risks. Well, that is the challenge.
Goes for the sweep again. It's a chase, and the ball's going to win it. It's 4 for Litton Das. 20 for 2, 4 gone.
Yeah, just looking for something to break the shackles. Finally presented with an opportunity down the leg side. And an opportunity for these fans to celebrate. They've been quiet for the first 3.5 overs or so. But this is good technique from high to low. Just look at that bat swing. And for those youngsters looking on, that's proper sweeping technique.
Now, Sompal Kami has bowled 2 excellent overs, 1 for 5, and the skipper's going to give him a 3rd over. So Rohit Podal feels that his strike bowler got a chance of picking up another wicket here. That's why.
Get a slip in.
Yeah, lots of preparation have gone into these pitches, not only here but across all of the venues. Diligent work from the ground staff. Just in terms of team selection, and I throw this question to both of you, Wilco and Atta Ali Khan. Nepal left out Karen Casey, another seamer, to bolster their batting, hoping that this pitch will give a lot of spin. But what we've seen so far, seam movement. Would they have been better off having that option?
We'll have to wait and see how Nepal does with the ball, because they've done really well in the last match against South Africa. Sompal, good seam position, and there is a movement there, and that's the reason why I feel it's a really good decision from the skipper to have Seamer continue to bowl in third over. But if you have that thing in your mind that you're looking to pick up wickets, then you've got to have slip fielders in the catching position.
Oh, it's gone straight up in the air. The keeper has called for it. Keeper's taken it. Asif Sheikh, and it's another strike for Sompal Kami. He's ripping the heart out of Bangladesh here in St. Vincent.
You're validating the decision to give him 3 on the trot. Picks up another wicket, and an important one into the surface once again. Cross-batted shot, not in control. Very good from the keeper as well. He called early. Everyone moved out of his way, and quite rightly so. Just look at that, the passion, the celebration, the emotion from Nepal. I'm sure they're celebrating all over the world. Another wicket falls. Das goes for 10, 21 for 3.
Coming in at 5, Tawhid Hridoy, gifted stroke player. Bangladesh very much on the back foot here. His best in this World Cup is 40. And Sompal Kami, credit to the captain, Rohit Podal, to give him another over, because he has repaid his captain's faith. He's just 21 years of age, Rohit. And he's said to Sompal, okay, have another over, get me another wicket, and he's done that.
He's got to slip in now. That's very good, really good captaincy.
There are some concerned faces. He's got some pace, and that pace has been put away for 4.
Just notice the bounce also. It's a boundary. So there is something in the pitch. That's the second time a Bangladesh batter has tried to play a cross-batted shot and has been dismissed playing that full shot. Yeah, top edge. And then it went way too high, but not the distance he was looking at.
Well, bowled. Well, I think almost the casual way, the relaxed way in which Asif Sheikh took that catch tells me how relaxed Nepal feel in this match. They feel they almost got over the line. To use an Ian Smith expression, by the barest of margins they lost it. But here tonight they are taking this game to Bangladesh.
Already Aswik, the former West Indies assistant coach, doing some work with the fast bowlers from Nepal. He'll be pleased no end to see what they've been doing and they continue to do.
Bowled again. He's attacking the stumps. That's an absolutely superb 3 overs from Sompal Kami. 3 overs, 2 for 10 from him. It's 26 for 3 from 5.
Yeah, the temptation will be there to give him a 4th. I just wonder what would be the considerations for Rohit Podal in determining who bowls that next over from the sea end.
what a start for Nepal. And for Sompal, the Gulmi Express, named after the district where he's from. His nickname in that third over has paid dividends for Nepal and his captain. And here is the captain. Puddle bringing himself on. He didn't seem bold against South Africa. But no Karim KC, who was the first change bowler then. Karim KC only bowled the one over, which went for 9 against South Africa. So he's the most experienced player in terms of T20 internationals that he's played, but not featuring today. Tidy so far from the captain.
Yeah, this is a fantastic start for Nepal. Exactly the start that they wanted. Won the toss. Said we'll have the bowl again. They did the same thing against South Africa the other night. Got off to a great start, and they picked up a couple of wickets inside this power play.
He's drilled that with control and safe along the ground. And it's getting the Bangladesh fans to their feet suddenly.
Yeah, hitting with the perceived turn, just looking for something to break the shackles, just marginally offline. Good connection.
Another top edge, another chance for Nepal. Well held. Nepal holding all their catches, taking all their chances. And Lamachani holding on to this one. Bangladesh sinking deeper into the mire. And they're making a splash.
Yeah, it's been free fall from Bangladesh so far, trying to repeat the shot from the previous delivery. A little bit more bounce this time. Lamichani, eyes on the prize. This is an exceptional catch. In the end, manages to hold on. It's never easy. It was a steeper. The captain strikes. Bangladesh in disarray at the moment. Just look at that. What a celebration. Goes for 9. Predoy, 30 for 4.
Well, a huge amount of experience comes out in the shape of Mahmudullah. But Bangladesh are in real trouble here. .30 for 4 inside the power play. Nepal lifting themselves after that crashing disappointment against South Africa where they came so close.
This is the wicket. Going for another big shot. Previous ball got similar shot, but how's this for a catch? What a catch. Eyes on the ball all the way into his hand. Mahmudullah's now off the strike, off the mark. Could get 2, yeah. Could be a run out. Wrong end. Bangladesh. 31 for 4 after 6.
These are some of the most passionate fans that you will see. The fan park in Kathmandu will be crowded. The crowds will be stretching big. Everyone will have set their alarms to get up early, breakfast time in Nepal. They're eager to see if their team can overturn a test-playing nation for the very first time in their history. At the end of the power play, 31 for 4. It's been brilliant for Nepal, and now they bring in their big leg-spinning weapon in Sandeep Lavishani, so it does not get easier for Bangladesh at this stage.
Yeah, he was brilliant in the last game, though wicketless. Yeah, that was the guy who made the splash as his team is doing out in the middle. Just love the passion and the fans of Nepal, the following that they have whenever they play at home back in Kathmandu. They really love their cricket. The most experienced pair for Bangladesh out in the middle though, in these two.
Oh, that turns as it did in the game against South Africa. Didn't pick up a wicket, but he bowled brilliantly. And Nepal getting a slip in place as well.
Yeah, innings story so far, 31 for 4. Shakib Al Hassan has incidentally played in all editions of the T20 World Cup. And incidental too, Dale, as we have a look at this catch, the last international cricket that was played at this venue prior to this World Cup in 2014 was a test match between West Indies and Bangladesh, with these two featured in that test match.
Played late, played really well as well. A welcome boundary for Mahmudullah.
Probably the first bad ball that Ramachani has bowled in the 2 games that I've watched him bowl here at this ground. Mahmudullah just leant back and played a nice little cut shot. Bangladesh need every run they can. There was a low-scoring affair the other night when South Africa batted first. And Nepal will know that if they continue to bowl the way they bowled, the way they did against South Africa, and Bangladesh being 35 for 4, we could be in for another similar cracker tonight.
Spin ripping off the surface.
What's your preference, Dale? High-scoring entertainment or low-scoring thrillers?
No, I want these low-scoring thrillers. Here's that catch again. This is a wonderful catch. We saw a couple catches go down the other night with South Africa and Nepal, and what a celebration. It is nice and hot here in St. Vincent. Oh, that was a lot of turn. That was just flicked the leg of the batsman. Nice. Shaki was having a little in the umpires here asking why would that be a bye and not a wide, but he did move quite a lot in the stumps.
Well, with Lamachani bowling, watch out if he takes 2 wickets in this innings, he'll reach 100 in T20 international. So he'll be the second fastest to reach that mark as well. And Mahmudullah, a little way off the landmark for him, but Mustafizur, the landmark also. We talk about pitches taking turn. You've got to put the revs on the ball to maximise. Well, they want a second. No, they won't get that wisely. And well fielded in the deep as well. 38 for 4. Rishad Hossain's ability with his leg spin, but he's going to have a big role to play with the bat unless this partnership between Shakib and Mahmudullah can really take a hold for Bangladesh. The captain is continuing. Quick running for the single. It'll just be the one. I can tell you that after that game against South Africa, the Kathmandu Post ran the headline: Nepal lose to South Africa, win over the world. And that was very much the sentiment in the stadium, wasn't it?
Oh, absolutely. And I actually said at the end of the game, I'm South African, but I was still sitting there thinking, come on, Nepal. You know, South Africa already qualified, so that's okay. But you kind of want the underdogs to do well. And again tonight, Nepal have come out and they've said, we won the toss. We really want to compete in this World Cup. And that is a lot of turn. We're on a fresh pitch tonight, but Nepal are doing the right thing. They're not just bowling the ball, they're actually giving it some rip, allowing the pitch to do its thing and allowing the ball to turn.
Aerial safe though, and it'll run away very quickly for 4. This outfield, this ground has been renovated, the pitch relayed in advance of this World Cup. Work done on the outfield as well, that ran away quickly.
Yeah, once again, it's the senior campaigners. It's now up to them whether they can garner a good partnership. There's a couple of good shots. That one from, particular from Shakib Al Hassan on a shorter side. It goes aerial. But the good thing was that they went through the gap. So it picks up another boundary. Yeah, they need a decent partnership here, but take nothing away from Nepal.
Well, we need to remind everyone what the context of this match is. Group D, with South Africa already safely through to the Super 8. Bangladesh, if they win, will secure that second qualification spot. If Nepal manage to turn them over, then that will just open the door to the Netherlands. However, they play Sri Lanka tonight. Bowling first in that match. It started an hour later than this game. But even if Bangladesh lose, Netherlands will have to beat Sri Lanka and beat them by some margin to also overturn Bangladesh on net rate. So it is simple for Bangladesh. They win, they go through. 8 overs gone, 44 for 4. Being a real feature of the T20 World Cup. Their energy, the colour they bring. They just want more opportunity to see their team up against bigger nations. That's how you learn. They would have learned a lot from that match against South Africa. The flag of Nepal is the only flag in the world that is not a square or rectangular. Now, this might be my friend. I was in a place called the Bush Bar yesterday afternoon, which is up in the mountains above Arnold's Vale. Yes, there he is. DV, his name is. He said, I was at the ground wearing a rhino hat. I said, we saw your rhino head. His name is DV. He's from Kathmandu, but now lives in Boston.
The good thing from Shakib Al Hassan is his batting deep, because we know that the spinners, especially the wrist spinner, is getting a ball to turn quite sharply. So is the finger spinner. But when you bat deep, you have a little bit more time to realize how much turn it took. Oh, have a look at that, they're already dancing in the stands. That's your friend.
Yeah, that's DV. We said we picked him out yesterday, so well done our camera crew. It is a national symbol of Nepal. The single-horned rhino, the greater one. Horned rhino, there are less than 4,000. Today, and at risk from poachers as well. Pick up a wicket for his team tonight. He was so economical. He applied pressure in the game against South Africa. You don't always have to be taking the wickets.
Yeah, the thing about him is that he bowled in fantastic lines, fantastic length, and he bowled with a lot of the South Africans basically confused. He didn't know whether to come forward, stay within the crease, and it just shows you that he got the minds of the South Africans through his skills that he's got. And again, another doppel. And what that means is that he doesn't have to take wickets, but he builds up enough pressure that the guys around him can take wickets. We saw Burt will take a couple, even though at the end of the day you'd think that Ramashane was the man that bowled the best. It doesn't always work out that way in the wickets column.
With real firmness. So for 4. Bangladesh need a few big overs here. They've got 7 off this one so far.
That's a cracking shot. Again in the air. But how far he had to reach out. Look at that. But that was right from the mid part of the bat. The hit very hard and powerful. Look at the fielder at long off. No chance whatsoever. Races to the boundary. That is a powerful shot from Mahmudullah.
It's brought up the 50 for Bangladesh. Problem for them is the 4 wickets in the column. Offside once more.
This is the variation. It's very difficult to spot the googly and the leg break. The googly could be a little bit flatter and a little bit quicker. You can see the seam scrambled slightly differently. And it's what the batters are looking for. There's a run out chance here, and that is out. That is a wonderful bit of fielding. A lot of confusion this by the Bangladeshis out in the middle there.
Well, the fielder was Gulsan Jha, the young 18-year-old who was run out at the end of the match against South Africa. He'll feel delighted with that. But Bangladesh are lurching from one disaster to another.
Shakib hit it straight to the fielder. He was out of the crease, suggesting to his non-striker Mahmudullah that the run was on. But he realized it went straight to the fielder. Never there. No fault of his. He has to go. 52 for 5.
There's a real energy coursing around this Arnos Vale Stadium. Nepal, they can't progress in this World Cup. But they have never beaten a test-playing nation ever. They thought that they were going to get over the line against South Africa. They've now picked themselves up. They're targeting this match. Bangladesh need to win to go through to the Super 8s. They may still progress even if they lose, but with the Netherlands playing, they would need to chase against Sri Lanka in about 12.3 overs if Bangladesh were to lose this match, they off the last ball. But just analyse this run out, Dalesdane.
Yeah, just a bit of scrambled minds, a little bit of confusion out in the middle. Shakib going for the run, stopping Mahmudullah halfway. And almost a nothing. Oh, could we see another run out? And this is what happens when you lose a couple of wickets and you're not scoring any runs. There's no free flow of runs. Sandeep Lamashane taking a good run out there. Presence of mind to get back to the stumps.
It was a poor call, wasn't it? Probably thought the ball would have just gone past that fielder. But have a look at the reaction, the mistake that he's done. He cannot believe it. Hands on his head. He cannot believe it.
Mahmudullah has been run out the joint most in T20 international history. So Shakib Al Hasan has just handed in an 11th run out. Mahmudullah has been run out the joint most in T20 international history. So Shakib Al Hasan has just handed in an 11th run out.
where I'm on that list too. I think I ran out. I think I've run out A.B. de Villiers and Hashim Amla a bunch of times, and me being the guy that's not out. I don't think the other name is on that list there, but certainly I'm there somewhere.
And that's the thing, the guy at the other end doesn't make the list.
Yeah, it's the worst feeling. Absolutely. You've got to come back into the dressing room and look your mate in the eye and, apologize. But now Shakib's got a real job on his hands. He's still out there and he has to score some runs for his team, because Bangladesh being 54 for 5, they need to find a total here somewhere, and somebody's got to step up for them.
Not only him, he needs someone like Jakir Ali or maybe the Rishad Hussain to come in and do something with the bat. That is a nice stroke off the back foot. Does it go all the way? No, it doesn't. A really good piece of fielding in the deep. Outstanding. Nepal has been simply brilliant.
That was great work from Krish Sharmala. The umpires will want to check. Has he managed to avoid contact with the sponge? Does he clear the ball from his hand? Yeah, looks like he does from that angle.
This is fantastic fielding, and there's no more free runs, there's no more will win game. In this World Cup, Nepal are here to fight, here to win games. We've seen USA go through to the Super 8s. Every team is here to compete.
Full commitment from Nepal. And they've got Bangladesh on the ropes. Halfway stage, drinks being brought out. Bangladesh 57 for 5.
Crucial Group D clash here at Arnasville, Bangladesh against Nepal. Nepal won the toss a little bit earlier and inserted Bangladesh. Shakib Al Hassan unbeaten on 15, Jakir Ali on 4. The bowling for Nepal, Sumpal Kami, 2 wickets for 10 runs and 3 overs. Ari with a wicket, Caudle with a wicket of his own. 57 for 5 at the halfway stage. Time now to turn back the clock. Let's go back in time to 2014, Hong Kong versus Bangladesh.
extra cover. Gone all the way for 6. Hong Kong have won. Oh, yes. What a performance.
Yeah, thrown in Chattogram, that game in 2014, 108. We played 114 played. A magnificent win by Hong Kong, taking that game by 2 wickets. Will that inspire Nepal tonight to register a similar victory against Bangladesh? Projected scores there. We'll be hoping for a bit more. Brian Murgatroyd and Atta Ali Khan alongside Murgas at this stage. How do you see proceedings?
Well, it's been a fantastic start by Nepal, and the pressure is on Bangladesh. And one of the Achilles heels for Bangladesh is that they do struggle against sides that are lower ranked. I think because of the pressure of expectation against them. They're expected to beat sides like this, and so they feel that pressure intensely, whereas if they're playing a side that's near the top of the rankings, there's no pressure, they can play with a lot more freedom.
Yeah, the problem for Bangladesh is runs on the board, but what about the wickets column? Half of the side back in the hand. That's the pressure. That's the kind of pressure they're in at the moment. Already lost a wicket due to a run out. Can he do something special one more time? Unbeaten 64 in the last match, Shakib Al Hasan, on this kind of a difficult surface. First ball keeps slow, but there was a bit of a turn.
Kushal Bertel bowled absolutely fantastically in the previous match. 4 wickets he took. What can he do this evening? 4 for 19.
What's noticeable is that he's bowling nice and slowly. He's giving the ball some air, giving it time to turn off the surface. And that's so important for any spinner, just trying to find that optimum pace on the surface. He's getting some turn, but this man, Atta Ali Khan, as you've mentioned a little bit earlier, has the hopes of a nation on his shoulders again.
Here is Kushal Bertel's spell from a couple of nights ago. Not his best bowling in T20 internationals. That was against PNG earlier this year, but this was fantastic. And as Samuel Badri said, he bowled with a great deal of control, took the pace off the ball, tried to spin it, and again, producing a false shot there.
That'll be interesting to see how the skipper from Nepal handles his bowlers now. It is of mighty importance because they have pushed Bangladesh on the back foot. So you really don't want to see your bowlers releasing the pressure.
Yeah, that's such an important point, Atta Ali Khan. We saw how important one run was in that last game. Every run counts. You make one bad decision, one delivery, one over, and it can be quite costly in the end.
End of the over, Bangladesh 59 for 5. Rishabh Hossain in next. He's got a half century in T20 international cricket. Taskin, who's had a hold of bat as well. There's a lot of pressure on them when it comes to it. 5 top wickets down already. A lot of pressure on that man there. Well, you've got to give a lot of credit to the Nepal bowlers and fielders here. They've been absolutely tremendous, and they've really been pumped up. There's no sign of any hangover from the defeat a couple of nights ago. They really have been up for this contest.
Yeah, Captain Rohit Paudel in his final over at Ali Khan, extracting something. It's the first time he's bowled in this tournament for Nepal, so he's taking the responsibility.
Leading from the front. And if you look at the way the ball behaves after pitching, that looks close, that looks plumb, that's given. He's taken the review straight away.
Big spin there.
TV Advisor Director, we have a player review, LBW, original design. 5 seconds. Add it. Front on, please. Appears to be missing the bat. Can we have Aldrash to check the same, please? Flat line of the ball passes the bat. Satisfied, no bat involved. Ball tracking, please. Pitching in line, impact in line. It's original decision. Your decision.
The captain delivers. Rohit Paudel takes his second wicket. That's only the 4th time that Shakib Al Hassan has been at LBW in 124 innings in T20 internationals. He's gone for 17, Bangladesh 61 for 6.
Most experienced player for Bangladesh is gone. He's played in every edition of the men's T20 World Cup, Shakib Al Hassan. They were desperate for him to be out in the middle, but these guys continue the celebration spirited.
Continue the celebration right the very first delivery. Don't forget that the a wicket of the very first delivery of this match.
Scampered single. There just seems to be an element of panic here with Bangladesh.
The moment it pitched in line, it was always going to be triple for Shakib, trying to play that ball a little bit too square. Paudel, the deliverer. Only the second time in his 52-match career has he completed a full allocation of 4 overs. What a spell from the captain. 63 for 6.
The bad news for Shakib is that even though he's got his pads on, he's not going to be allowed to bat again. started badly for Bangladesh this evening when they lost a wicket off the first ball, and it hasn't got much better. It's got wide. There's a slip in position. How on earth do Bangladesh play this now? There's 6 wickets down, 8 overs to go. They need runs, but they also need to bat the overs out as well.
They need both. First and foremost, they need to bat the overs, especially Jackarelli needs to hang on. Again, ball keeping low. And it's not been easy for the batters. Yes, so if you can pick out and look at the way the batters got themselves out, certainly apart from that first delivery. I thought he just couldn't read the surface, because they did play on a different surface on the same square, but this is a new pitch.
Nepalese fans, well, they've come from all over the world and Nepal as well, and they're determined to make their presence felt here, and boy have they done so. They really have beefed up this World Cup.
I've been looking on quite intently, Murgaz and Atar Ali Khan, at this World Cup. Whenever Nepal has played, the fans have been there with them through thick and thin. Some entertainment, the vibes in the stadium. Well watched by Zakarali. Very good bowling again from Bhutan. Not trying to bowl too quickly, under 80 kilometers per hour. He's not giving them any pace to work with. Success in the last game, so he understands the conditions here.
Beautifully taken down the leg side by Asif Sheikh. It's a wide though.
It's been a long time since we've had international cricket here prior to this World Cup, but it's a wonderful facility.
Yes, they really do seem to be between a rock and a hard place, these Bangladesh batters at the moment. Not knowing whether to stick or twist, whether to go hard, just simply survive. Up-ish and over extra cover. Goodness me, another heart in the mouth moment for Bangladesh and their batters. 13 overs gone, they're 69 for 6.
Indecisive, neither trying to drive it along the ground or deliberately over the top. In the end, just gets enough elevation. In the bowling, 5 bowlers used by Nepal. All of them have been quite good. Lamechani has 2 overs up his sleeve. Those 2 overs might be quite crucial in a few overs' time.
Oh, a big shout for LBW. That has to be gone, and it is gone. Sandeep Lamechani strikes. It's his first of the evening, his 99th in his 2020 international career. And Tanzim goes. Is he going to review?
I think he's resigned to his fate. Yeah, he decides belatedly to take it. They were looking.
Player review. Original decision is out. It's a fair delivery. passing under the bat. Can we have Ultra Edge to check if any bat is involved, please? Yeah, on the left. Ball is passed. Satisfied. No bat involved. Take it all the way to the pads, please. Satisfied, no bat. Ball tracking, please. Pitching in line, impact, wickets, sing. Decision, I'll let you know when on screen. You're on
Well,
screen.
we thought he'd moved to 99 wickets. He hasn't. He's back on 98 again. Sandip Lamichhane.
He hasn't taken a wicket just yet in this World Cup, Sandip Lamichhane. Thought he did momentarily, but that was overturned. And so he lives to fight another day.
It was a very, very late call to review.
Oh, he's 99 now. Tanzim goes, gated by the googly. And Bangladesh are definitely 7 down now.
And they're back in the swimming pool. Well, there's no reviewing that. Out the back of the hand. The Lamichhane variation through the gate and gone. As emphatic as you like.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant from Sandip Lamichhane and Nepal. Tanzim Hassan goes for 3, 69 for 7, Bangladesh.
Rishad Hussain coming in at number 9. He's got a half century in T20 internationals. And boy, they need another one from him now this evening, Bangladesh. Not the most convincing beginning.
And just look at this googly. Perfect pitch, just enough turn. That is a classical leg spinner's delivery. His first wicket in this World Cup, not their first dive though. They've been there before.
Be a wide.
I keep reminding people that Bangladesh win, they go through to the Super 8s. If they lose here, it gives the Netherlands a bit of a chance. Sri Lanka batting first against Netherlands. Sri Lanka already won down there, but when it comes to Netherlands' case, if Bangladesh have gone to lose this, they'll know exactly what they need to do. A lot of cricket to go yet, though, in terms of this match.
Yes, you feel with the way the ball's turning that any runs that Bangladesh get will be very difficult for Nepal to overtake. Jaka Ali will keep the strike. 72 for 7.
What a place to look at the cricket from in the pool. Still 6 overs remaining. 56 legitimate deliveries for Bangladesh. If they can get at least a run a ball, get close to that 100 mark or just over that, it could be some effort and something to work with.
Crowd absolute raptures with this game. Turn and bounce again for Kushalberto.
Yeah, lots of T20 eyes for Nepal this year. They played 30 men's T20 eyes within the last 12 months, the most by any team in this tournament. So they are a well-oiled machinery.
Big spin again.
A lot of the cricket that they've been able to play has been a result of them qualifying for this tournament qualification. That's a completely convertible, but it's meant that Cricket Association of Nepal were able to pitch to their government for money, and those government funds enabled them to travel out to the USA early, get that extra preparation, and host West Indies and Island A.
Yeah, prodigious turn again. It is the highest turning venue of all venues in this World Cup, and once again it's lived up to that billing. Vicious turn from the surface.
Improvisation there from Jacarali, and further to what Alison was talking about. Another look at that spin. Oh, Kushalberto, big spin from him, but all credit to Nepal. There's been a lot of work done. An A team has been put in place to try and bridge the gap between club cricket and senior level. So they're moving in the right direction.
Yeah, swing and a miss. Will they pinch a single? Yes, they will. I'm trying to heave that one through the leg side. A lot of credit to Monty Desai as well, since he's taken over of this Nepal team. He's done a lot of work working the mental side of things as well as the skill side. Calm and composed figure, a father figure for these guys.
Five overs to go in the innings, 75 for 7.
Perfect start for a wicket, the first ball of the innings. Sompal has caught and bowled, and Tanzir Hassan charged him, first ball of the match. And they just kept picking up the wickets after that, spinning a web around Bangladesh. Give themselves every chance here for a momentous win.
$75 for 7. The tone for this match was set for the very first ball of the innings when Sompal, for some inexplicable reason, Tanzir came down the pitch for first ball of the match and tried to hit him over mid-wicket, and he offered the simplest caught and bowled. Jacarali's on strike. Lamachani, who's getting extravagant turn here on this pitch. Every phase has belonged to Nepal. 31 for 4, the power play. Everything has gone Nepal's way. Oh, it's the googly. It's done too much. You cannot take your eye off this for a second.
Yeah, the problem for the batter is they have to cope with the bounce and turn, and meaning the bounce can be low also, just like that. We've seen some turns very sharply with the kind of bounce. Again, it knocks him over with the googly. And it goes on to pick up 100 T20 international wickets for Nepal.
Sandeep Lamachani, a match winner wherever he plays. And tonight, he's doing it for his country. 100 international T20 wickets. And he couldn't have got it with a better delivery. The googly yet again dumbfounds Jacarali, and that's a moment for him, Lamachani, to savour. Jacarali's gone for 12, 75 for 8. milestone in St. Vincent and the Grenadines for Sandeep Lamachani, 100 T20 international wickets. The second fastest to the milestone after Rashid Khan of Afghanistan. Another leg spinner, and this was brilliant. It was through him, it was onto him, it was quicker, and he deceived him with every facet of that delivery. 100 wickets. Well, Taskin Ahmed has come in here. What can he do that the others have not been able to do?
It's going to be hard for Nepal when they come to bat on this pitch even. Sandeep Lamachani, remember, he had not played a game since December.
Gone, 75 for 8. Lamachani has finished his 4 overs, 15 dot balls, 2 for 17. Rashid Khan took 53 pitches for his 100 wickets. Sandeep Lamachani just one more. Wanindu Hasaranga, 63, Harish Rao. Right, that's a big hit. That is a big hit, and it's made it now. That was a magnificent effort. I think it might be Dushan Malla down there at mid-wicket. It was a great effort by him.
I picked up the length very quickly. And when he hits, it stays big. Well, have a look at that attempt. Or he could have clung in and he wanted to throw the ball back out. Brilliant, 100% for the effort. But a 6 from the bat of Rishad Hussain.
It's gone right across his stumps here and sweeps strongly for 4. Rishad Hussain with defiance here and some resistance at last for Bangladesh.
Well, this could be the challenge for Nepal in terms of keeping these last 5 overs, keeping the Bangladesh batters quiet, because they could yet accelerate from here and still get a total. Given the way this pitch is being played, it could prove problematic for Nepal. And we've got somebody out there in Rishad Hussain who can hit big.
Well, he's a big man, Rishad Hussain. 6'3", very tall. He's got a reputation for hitting the ball very hard, and he's already shown us that.
I've been impressed though with Nepal's organisation for this match. Their calmness, Sami Badri was mentioning it before. Well wide in the throw though. That's not a good piece of work. But on the whole, they've been sharp, no sign of the distress of a couple of nights ago against South Africa, as if it's a fresh team, and I do believe the coach wanted to decide had a big part to play in that, the psychology for Nepal taking on a team like Bangladesh. They almost have nothing to lose in this match.
Ooh, keeper liked it, Nasib Sheikh. But Bertel didn't really go up for that. It's a leg by.
Looking to play big shots. They need to realize that's not as kind of a surface that you can play of each and every delivery. It's probably the wrong one. He's playing against the spin. Strike him in just outside the off stump.
Rishad was looking quite assured out there. The Bangladesh, so they need some late order resistance from him. They've got a number of deliveries to go here. One ball to complete the 17th over. It's 88 for 8. Bangladesh, knowing that a win here would put them into the Super 8s, they're a long, long way from shore. Now that is worth a shout this time. Sam Nurgaski says, no, not going to give you that. 17 gone, it's still 88 for 8. Yeah, it's a review. Nepal have reviewed this.
We have a
Want the Abu Dhabi to be looked at.
original position. Check the feet, it's a fair dead. Front round, please. One is passing close to the inside edge. Can you have ultra edge, please? Roll it back one more time, please. Yeah, satisfied. No bat to ball. Ball tracking, please. Pitching outside leg. Sam, stay with your distance now. You're on screen. Make the signal now.
Ball pitching outside leg stump, not out. 88 for 8. Hendra Singh Airy, third over. Rashad Hussain, gone! Anil Shah takes the catch at long off. And it's a procession of Bangladesh wickets here at St Vincent and the Grenadines.
There was only one thing going in his mind: how to go and pick up boundaries. Not a kind of surface where you'll get away with taking chances. This time around, again, the very first delivery, bang, straight into the hand. Look at the reaction from the skipper. Rishad goes. He goes for 13. Bangladesh 88 for 9.
Last man in for Bangladesh is Mustafizur Rahman, 88 for 9, and there's still 2.5 overs to go. Mustafizur is playing his 100th T20 international. And the Bangladesh borders, well, the Tigers have had their claws removed tonight. Taskin on naught, hasn't laid a bat on it yet. Mustafizur has just come in. Every single run that they can muster from here, like a bar of gold.
Yeah, in the slot, that one. Deciding to take on the first ball of the over. Boundaries have been few and far between for Bangladesh. Recognizing an opportunity to hit the ball long and straight, but finding the long off fielder. Great catch. Nepal have been on the button tonight. They're fielding, they're bowling. Everything seems going their way.
That very first ball of the match just set the tone, didn't it? The strangest of shots from Tanzit Hassan Tamim. Marching down the pitch, he walked out of his crease. And he was caught and bowled.
Just 8 4s and 1 6, Dale. It has been so very difficult to pick up boundaries. Bangladesh managing only 8 4s and 1 6 so far.
Again, similar to the other night when South Africa played here, boundaries were really difficult to come by. And only the odd bad ball that was bowled did we see the South Africans then manage to get some runs. Tristan Stubbs managing at the back end of that innings to get some runs, but Bangladesh being 9 down now, no recognised batters out there, with 2 bowlers basically to have to try and see this innings through.
That's the end of the 18 for 90 for 9. Dale Steyn was just talking about how difficult it was for South Africa batting against Bangladesh the other night. 113 for 6, 109 for 7. That was in New York. Oh, goodness me. Oh, good luck for that. That's a bit like the Bangladesh innings at the moment. Topsy-turvy. Taskin is on strike. And Abhinash Bohara is the bowler. Bustles in. Pretty much a round arm. It's quite a round up delivery that we've got here. It's almost at 45 degrees.
Yeah, and a new bowling the 19th over, and you'd think that if there was an in-batter in now off the seam, there's an opportunity where Bangladesh could have scored a couple more runs in the last remaining 12 balls. The spinners have been incredibly difficult to get away. When they bowled slow, it's bounced and spun. When they bowled quick, it's rushed the batters. But there's been a lot of turn tonight, again, on a fresh wicket.
Well, I guess he just wants Sompal to bowl that last over now, because Dipendra Singh Airy, 3 overs, 2 for 17, he bowled the last over. So it's something of a gamble for him, for the young Nepal captain.
Bangladesh despair and will need to find a way to hang on up until the 20th over. Will they be able to do it?
Oh, you don't want to be doing that. Don't give them runs. Don't give Bangladesh runs. They're so hard to get on this pitch.
It just shows Nepal haven't played a lot against the bigger nations. Realizing that Bangladesh being 9 down, an opportunity to actually make the kill the game off right now, this over. Don't leave it and give Bangladesh a soft over, in inverted commas I say so, where they can potentially get a new bowler away bowling his first over of the night. You almost want to finish the innings off in this over right now.
They're going to look for a second, and they will. I suppose what you could have done, and many people might have felt, give this 19th over to Sompal, who's bowled magnificently tonight, and let him finish it.
Absolutely. It's your bowler who's been in the action for the evening, run in and do the job, but that just shows you a little bit of experience by the Nepal team. They haven't played in these pressure moments before, and these are the small little things they'll get better at. Sompal, he's bowled 3 overs, he's taken 2 wickets, he could have finished the innings off right now. He closed up.
Looks for the Yorker. That's squirted away for 4. These are valuable runs for Bangladesh as they edge towards 100.
A boundary at this stage of the game is a big bonus for Bangladesh. The idea was not bad. There's nothing wrong with the delivery, but since the third man fielder is inside the circle, and so is the final leg fielder, anything goes past the keeper, it's a boundary.
Yeah, again, another thing that you can do is when number 10 and 11 are batting, you almost want those fine leg and third man back, short third man being up in the ring. You're going to find the inside edge and the outside edge a lot when you're bowling your seamers. Small little fielding changes is the difference between Bangladesh getting over 105 and putting on a total that can be quite difficult for Nepal to chase.
Just think, as you were talking there, Dale, do you remember the fielding position that Marco Jansen adopted when South Africa were bowling with the quicks on? Henrik Nokia, he was almost at a long stop behind the keeper on the fence.
Yeah, absolutely. Players that are not familiar with facing extreme pace are always late on the ball, and your numbers 10 and 11 often not the best timers of the ball, so you want those third man's fine legs back. You want them very fine, so if they do find the edge, you're able to stop off those boundaries.
Oh, it's gone right through. It's missed everything. Keeper hits the stumps. That might well have been curtains. That could have been the end of it.
It's been an outstanding performance from the Nepali bowlers. They've been brilliant. Again, into movement, didn't pick it up. This is the second attempt. Yes, there was an opportunity, but he was in. They steal another single. It's turning out to be a good over. Already 9 runs in this over. It's all about 9s here, 99 for 9.
He's had a smack at this, and he's going to be safe. That brings up the 100 for Bangladesh. 101 for 9, 1 to go. Just 1 over to go, and these are such valuable runs that you really don't want as Nepal to give away, but it looks now as if it's not going to be Sompal to bowl this final over. It's going to be Dipendra Singh Airy. But very strangely, unless Sompal has some kind of injury, he's only bowled 3 overs and he was magnificent. He began the rout with the very first ball of the match. He's got 1 over to go, but the captain has gone with his spinner, Dipendra Singh Airy, to bowl this final over. And he's got to get a move on because look at the time. They've gone past the 60. 60 seconds. Right, final over. Goes after it, and this will be 4. And the runs are hemorrhaging now for Nepal. They want to stop this.
Bangladesh fans will be happy. They'll still be disappointed the way things have gone for Bangladesh. But it's a good start. Really went after. You want to slash? Slash hard. And goes to the boundary. Yeah, maybe the reason why Rohit has brought in off spinner is because 2 left-handers in the crease. Maybe that is one of the reasons why. Had an option to bring in Sompal, he didn't.
Believe it or not, this is the second highest partnership in this innings, and it's come with the number 10 and 11. But you've got 2 of the best bowlers for Bangladesh in harness batting here, so they're going to have the work cut out, but they're giving themselves a bit more of a cushion to defend whatever they'll end up with here. Smashes it to extra cover. It's gone. It's a run out to finish. The run out is the end of the Bangladesh innings. Rohit Podal was the captain who made the stop, got the throw in, and Nepal, a demolition job here.
Mustafa's getting a lot of bat on it, but not getting it through the gap. Wonderful fielding by Nepal all evening. We've seen them all over Bangladesh. I just think they didn't complete their full 20 overs. Even that, with the power that he hit that at, he could have said no. Just stayed there for the last 3 or 4 balls. But that is the end of the innings. Nepal will need 107 to win this game.
Yeah, Bangladesh, that's the lowest total against an associate country in the T20 World Cup. 106 all out Bangladesh. Nepal, that has been a cohesive team effort. All the bowlers can give themselves a pat on the back. That's been quite magnificent from Nepal.
Yeah, bowlers, you got to hand it up to the bowlers. Remember, 115 is what South Africa got against Nepal. 106 is what Bangladesh got tonight. What a performance this is turning out to be. Well,
Top score, 17 from Shakib Al-Hassan. It took him 22 balls. Tanzit was the first to go, caught and bowled off the very first ball of the innings. Sompal Kami was magnificent, so was Paudel, Lamachani and Dipendra Singh Airy. 106 all out in 19.3 overs. Wickets apiece, 2 for 10 Sompal, Dipendra Singh Airy 2 for 22, 2 for 20 Paudel, 2 for 17 Lamachani, and Bertel and Bahara also contributing. Right, let's go downstairs and join Ali Mitchell.
Sompal Kami, congratulations on a fabulous bowling effort. Just first of all, we thought we might see you bowling at the death. Was that purely tactical?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wicket was really good. I know it's fresh wicket, so I work very hard on planning. So I work on it. So yeah, I'm very happy with the today performance.
You got a third over at the start.
Yeah.
Was that you saying to the captain, I don't want to give up the ball, or did he say stay on for a third?
He come and asked me, you have to bowl third over. I said, no, I have to bowl that over. No, you have to come. So yeah, it's thank you so much, Rohit. You believe on me.
It worked. You got Lytton Das. At the end there's no niggle, I presume. Was that tactical that you didn't bowl at the death?
Yeah, but you know, wicket is very slow, so we have to use slow spinner. So yeah, that's why we use spinner, and it's really helpful for us.
So it's a low chase, but how challenging will that be for your batters on this?
Yeah, it is challenges because wicket is very tricky. So we have to play sensibly cricket as well because they are pro player. You know, we have to respect, and we can watch the bowler. We have to watch the ball and play. That's it.
Best of luck. Congratulations so far, Sompal.
Thank you so much.
Yes, Sompal Kami bowled magnificently tonight. Every phase belonging to Nepal. Power play was 31 for 4 Bangladesh. They never ever got out of the traps tonight. Just look at that, 26 for 1. The overs 11 for 15. They were 18 for 2, and then even at the death overs 31 for 3. This has been so far Nepal their evening, but now they've got to get these runs. They need 107 to win this match against Bangladesh. It's not the easiest surface. It's going to be a tough chase. Bangladesh know what they have to do to win tonight against a team that came so close against South Africa 2 nights ago. Last ball, Sompal Kami starts. Nepal have strengthened their grip, and it's another strike for Sompal Kami.
well, there's a run-out chance here, and that is out. That looks plumb. That's given.
Close the doors. And you're in a world of your own. Travel is not just about the destination. It's also about how you get there. Fly Emirates. Fly better.
cricket so that cricket moves you. Smart logistics beyond boundaries.
St Vincent and the Grenadines, what a beautiful location. And this is match 3 of 5 that are taking place at Arnos Vale during this men's T20 World Cup. Bangladesh, knowing that a win will take them into the Super 8s up against Nepal. What a start from Nepal. Fantastic performance from the associate team. Bowled Bangladesh out for 106. Truly beautiful place. So many things to see, so many things to do. Such a relaxing place to be as well. One of the most noticeable things you'll find when you come to this part of the world is that everyone seems to have a smile on their face. There's the Beckway ferry there. Our commentary box at the Beckway end. Let's have a look at what's happened then in this match so far. Nepal winning the toss, deciding to bowl first, and well, the wheels fell off for Bangladesh straight away. Tanzid out first ball, and it really didn't get any better for them. In terms of partnerships, there were precious few, but look at that, the last 2 wickets yielded 31 runs, and how important is that going to be in the final analysis in a low-scoring match? Nepal on their way out. Got Samuel Badri alongside me, with Dale Steyn as well. Where's the balance of power lie in this match, gentlemen?
A heartbreak a couple nights ago for Nepal against South Africa. They're chasing history tonight. They've never beaten a full member nation. What an opportunity lie in wait for them, but it wouldn't be easy based on the conditions and the bowling attack for Bangladesh. If this game isn't over just yet, they'll need a good start. These two at the top haven't been as productive as they would have liked. Asif Sheikh, top scorer in this tournament so far for Nepal in that last game. Can they lay a platform and just ease the nerves? 20 runs in 3 innings for Kushal Bhurtel. Can he produce the goods tonight? And what a night it would be here for the fans who are present and back in Nepal, in Kathmandu, and all over that wonderful country, chasing history.
Yeah, what Nepal did really well the other night against South Africa is they didn't lose early wickets. Although they lost the game just so closely, the power play for South Africa was a struggle to pick up wickets. The Nepal batters seemed to handle it pretty easily, and they want to do something similar tonight. Get themselves off to a good start with no early wickets.
Well, that's an interesting start. It's 4 runs for Nepal. An involuntary inside edge. They'll take any runs they can get, any way they can get them.
Yeah, very similar to the other night against South Africa. The first run's coming off an inside edge of Marco Jansen, and tonight, again, another inside edge. Like we said the other night, Nepal will take every run they can get to try and place and score off this 107 that they need for an historic win. They've started off with a boundary.
A contrasting starts. Fortune for Nepal. Bangladesh lost a wicket with the very first delivery, if you remember.
Well, Kushal Bhurtel doing exactly the same as we saw at the start of that innings for Bangladesh. Tanzid taking a pace or 2 down the pitch, and he was dismissed on that occasion, and then Bhurtel deciding to do very much the same.
Lots of seam movement as well, Dale. You would have enjoyed this.
Really Well, there's some good team movement and some good pace too. The first ball of the evening seemed to rush through, and again this one, ball on a good length, it seems to just skid through. There's some good swing there. It's gone for a wide. With a lot of encouragement for the bowlers.
Sam Nagevsky from Hobart, Tasmania, standing in his first senior men's international event. And at the other end, Hassan Raza, vastly experienced, from Pakistan. Been mighty impressed with Tanzim in this tournament. His best was 3 for 18 against South Africa. I think you were there for that game, Dale.
Yeah, bowled really well. Got some big wickets. Got Quinton de Kock. He's got a great ability to take early wickets with the new ball, and I just feel on this particular pitch right now that cover is an extremely difficult area for batters to score runs, and he's just got the one slip right now. What Bangladesh want is some early wickets, and with some swing and a little bit of nip, there's one potential fielder that they can move into that second slip area, find themselves another catcher. That's exactly what you want. When you're landing the ball in the right area, you are testing the batter's technique, and if you can find that edge, the last thing you want for it to do is to just go into a no man's land.
What I've seen as we see a bit of business transaction taking place in the crowd, the deal is that for some fast bowlers, when they start a little bit wide of off stump, it just swings away further. And the moment they compensate and they go straight, it goes down the leg side. Why does that happen?
There's a lot of swing over there. It's just the ball. Well, I'm going to blame the ball. I did it a lot when I was bowling too. But I think what bowlers can do, and something that I learned from Alfonso Thomas, is to use the crease. When you come a little bit wider, yes, you do cut off the amount of swing, but it changes the angle, it swings a touch later, and that's often when you find batters playing down the wrong line. You tend to find the edge, or you can turn it around and get it to come back in, and batters end up leaving the ball, and it's when they get bowled. Jimmy Anderson is really good at that.
Past the outside edge again. First over done and dusted. Nepal 5 without loss. I do remember, Dale, in your test debut, you managed to get a ball which looked as though it was tailing down the leg side. Bowled Michael Vaughan off stump. Absolute beauty.
I think it hit a rock or something on the pitch, I'm not going to lie, because it was literally the only ball that seemed that entire test match. But a nice one that's in the memory bank, and it's been around for a long time now.
Taskin Ahmed, the vice-captain, the leader of the bowling group. He's getting ready to bowl the first over from the runway end. That used to be the airport here in St Vincent and the Grenadines, the main airport. Straight away, a little bit of extra bounce there for the big man.
We see in recent years how Bangladesh too have moved away from that heavy reliance on spin, and they've got some really good fast bowlers coming through their ranks. Just look at the bounce that he's able to extract. That can be painful for the batter. It's been a long time that they've tasted international cricket here at Arnosville. I mentioned earlier, a spectacle of a venue.
Again, hitting on the stickers of the bat there.
The young kids out with mum. Today is Father's Day, remember, so happy Father's Day to all you wonderful dads out there. Some mums who play the role of dads as well. It was such a special occasion for the fans to be here with the young kids. Yeah, that's a dad with his son, presumably.
Oh, he's hit him. Massive shake. That ball crunching into the visor, and that's shaking him up.
Yeah, that is shaken up shake. Nice and short, but it was always tailing back toward him. He was trying to get away, took his eyes off the ball in a very uncomfortable and awkward position. He'll have to go through the concussion protocol just to make sure all is well. Might need to change that helmet as well. It was a solid blow to the head. Seems to be okay, which is good. And he will continue. Confirmation of what this game means then. Bangladesh on 4 points. Nepal on just the one. But look at the top of the table and far left. Dale Steyn is smiling alongside me. South Africa already clinched qualification to the Super 8s. But for Bangladesh, win and they're in. Lose and they rely on that Netherlands-Sri Lanka game, which is taking place concurrently.
In Group 1, if they qualify, with Bangladesh. Again, off the stickers of the bat, extra bounce. Yes, 7 of the 8 places have been decided in the Super 8 groups. Group 1, India, Australia, Afghanistan, and either Netherlands or Bangladesh. And in Group 2, the 2 co-hosts, USA and West Indies, along with the defending champions England and cheer from Dale Steyn, South Africa.
Yes, some mouth-watering clashes await in the Super 8s, guys.
And that just suggests as if Sheikh a little bit rattled by this test from Taskin Ahmed in this over.
Been the extra bounce that Taskin has extracted from the stick. Just shows you that the batters almost can't trust it anymore. So when they see one semi in the area, they're going to have a go, have a swing, and if they swing hard enough, ball tends to fly over the wicketkeeper, over slip. I've just seen the captain move third man slightly finer, almost into a backstop similar to what Marco Janssen had the other night.
Swung away on the leg side for 4. It was ungainly, but it's effective. Asif Sheikh off the mark. And after 2 overs, Bangladesh are 9 without loss.
Yeah, he's had enough. He's seen enough. A wild swing, the previous delivery. This time he makes some connection. And because of the ferocity of the swing, it flies away for 4. Not exactly where he wanted it, but as we've been keep saying, they'll take every run they get, anyhow they get them.
Again, a little bit of movement off the pitch there. Hansen extracting some good pace too, the 142 kilometers an hour, 141. A couple hard swings from Nepal batters, so there's some enjoyment out in the fans. Nepal and Bangladesh, hugs all around. There might be tears at the end of this game, but so far it's been played in good spirits. The crowd are really enjoying themselves.
Oh, bowled! Full toss, but it swung sufficiently to beat the outside edge and just clip the outside of the off stump. Kushal Bertel absolutely nonplussed. But Tanzim does again what he's done so often in this tournament. He's taken early wickets.
Yeah, he's confused as to how he missed that full toss, but just enough away movement. Full toss on the stumps. Early strike before Bangladesh. Bertel goes for 4, 9 for 1.
Anil Shah in at number 3. Oh, and again that extra bounce. Goodness me, we talked about spin, but I'll tell you what, seam is proving pretty difficult on this pitch at the moment.
A little word from the bowler too. Here's the previous ball, the wicket. Some late swing, going for the Yorker. Bangladesh will take this wicket. Rushing the batter, Bertel. A little bit of shape through the air, just clipping the off stump, enough to knock the bails off. The spare for Nepal. They've lost their first wicket.
Well, it's just gone straight up in the air. The catch is taken. It's panic stations for Nepal at the moment. 2 wickets in 3 balls for Tanzim. And Nepal, well, they're a mile away from a target of 107 at the moment.
Tanzim taking early wickets, that's what he does best. The last ball, 145 kilometers an hour. In the area, he recognized an opportunity to go over the top, but a good catch into the night sky. It's come down. Tanzim's got his second. Good pace, just rattling Nepal right now a little bit. Anil Shah, he's gone for a duck. Nepal are 9 for 2.
Captain comes in at number 4, Rohit Paudil. He was in at number 3 in the last match and got a second ball duck. Starting this match with very good figures indeed overall, but his figures in this tournament leave a little bit to be desired. But all batters in truth have struggled. 2 slips now. And Tanzim charging in.
Double wicket strike so far from Tanzim. Hasn't conceded a run in 5 deliveries in this over. Potentially a double wicket maiden. Might even be a triple wicket maiden if he pitches it in the right area. He's trying to go over the top, ill-advised. Just a couple deliveries he faced, not understanding how the pitch is playing or what the bowler is doing. That's inexperience for you. No!
What an opening from Tanzim. Double wicket maiden from him. It's 9 for 2. Oh, a little bit of argy-bargy. Rohit Paudil sending Tanzim on his way. Tanzim just going a bit over the top there with the chat. He's fired up. 2 umpires having a chat, and they're calling in the captain for Bangladesh. Najmul Hussain Shantu, the captain for Bangladesh, being spoken to by the two umpires, and this is why. Tanzim, having completed his over, a double wicket maiden, had a bit of a chat with Paudil. Paudil said, what do you want? And then the two came together, and in the end, Sam Nagaiski, you can see there, along with Asif Sheikh having to intervene. Unsavoury scenes, but that just shows you how much the players are feeling the pressure here.
A little bit too wide from Tasking and Savoury. Muggers, we don't mind a little bit of that. That's the Pasha. And just the by-play, but just trying to rattle Red Powder. Yeah, but a good start with the ball from Bangladesh. They are desperate for a win. We can't underscore enough the importance of this game and this result. Dale Steyn, he's fired up. You'll know a bit about that.
Yeah, the bowlers are looking the business right now, and they're all fired up right. It's in the air. That's a great shot. Enough bat on it. The batters have decided not even to run for it. A big dive. Potential injury there for the fielder. He's got to be careful. One of the few balls that's been pitched up. Bang, back down the ground. Great effort, great chase. Shanto, previous over, took a good catch. It's a boundary from Nepal.
Edge. Oh, and I think that was a chance.
A good piece again. Just look at this delivery. The length is so important. Outer portion of the bat. Just about carried. And the fielder at deep third is almost behind the slip. You can see him there. So it went straight to him. Very, very fine.
Yeah, and slip had just been pushed almost onto the ring because Nepal batters are swinging extremely hard. He's not in your ordinary slip fielding position. He's actually been pushed all the way to the ring. Then some good fire this by Tuscan Ahmed. That was the previous over. Just a bit of swing from the bowlers. Late swing. Tuscan bowling a little bit shorter, using his bounce. So the two bowlers, and that one hitting the batter in the head. Two bowlers are fighting together here to take wickets for Bangladesh. One going slightly fuller with swing. Another one really roughing up the Nepal batters.
Yeah, nice, intimidating stuff. And that's why you also enthused Dale Steyn. Very, very good fast bowling.
Off the splice and safe. Not a million miles away from Jacquer Ali. Every run that drips into the bucket here is absolutely priceless for Nepal.
Looking to fight fire with fire. Trying to take on that short delivery. Not in control. Agonizingly close to the fielder. Just need to compose themselves in this run chase. If they can bat the entirety of the 20, you just feel that they'll get that score. It's a little bit nervy at the moment.
Sharp, cracking shot off the back foot. That'll settle a few nerves in the dressing room and out in the middle as well. A shot of authority from Asif Sheikh.
A little bit of width here, allowing the batter to throw his hands at it. No nerves in that shot. A good cricket shot. Sometimes when the pitches, they don't play in your favor as batters, and it's a little bit difficult. You play conventional cricket shots, you can find gaps, good power. It's a good outfield. The ball will race away and find its way to the boundary.
For LBW. Not out. 4 overs gone. 20 for 2.
Carnival-like atmosphere here in St. Vincent. The costumes are out, the smiles are there. It's such a different experience when you come to the cricket here in the West Indies. The drums, the music, very electric. Unlike any other place in the world.
Men's T20 World Cup is over. It's carnival time here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. You could argue that carnival started early here with all the colour and celebration in the crowd. 20 for 2 Nepal.
He tons him into his third over here and still just giving the batter a little bit of a stare. This is where you want a good captain to be able to go to your bowler and say, control your emotions, get the ball in the right area. There's enough on it, there's enough swing, there's enough bounce. You just have to control your emotions right now. Let the batters make the mistakes.
Out! Caught in the gully, that's Rishad. Half a metre either way, and it would have smashed into the boundary boards. As it is, it's a third wicket for Bangladesh.
He's absolutely livid with himself. The Nepalese captain smashed it, but straight to the fielder. Not the best of tournaments for the leader of this Nepal team. Bangladesh on the charge, on the hunt. Another one falls. He goes for 1, 20 for 3.
Sandeep Jora into the side today in place of Karan KC and into the cauldron. Goodness me, Tanzim's bowling with real pace. 3 for none in 12 balls he's taken, and this is his third.
Probably not his best ball of the evening, but he's bowled enough balls in the right place that the batters have felt under pressure. In one of the few opportunities they've seen to throw their hands at it. They lose a wicket. Tanzim Hassan, and he's now got 8 wickets this tournament. He's on fire this evening right now. His captain has given him a second slip. They are on the attack of Bangladesh.
Tanzim played in the Caribbean here in the ICC Under-19 Cricket World Cup in 2022. That was when Bangladesh got to the quarter-finals when they lost to India. Really is bowling superbly here this evening. Remember, his best bowling in 2020 internationals came earlier in this tournament. 3 for 18. That was against South Africa. But even better that tonight. I'd almost think about getting another slip in here, the way he's bowling.
15th dot ball in succession. Yeah, he found that fielder with absolute precision. The moment it left the bat, he probably was thinking 4, but intercepted. And another wicket for that man on screen. Spare thought for Nepal and their supporters, though. Heartbreak a few nights ago. Do they have in the bank the emotions to ride another wave? But nothing but a victory, a sweet victory for them can erase the memories of a few nights ago. A defeat, wow, another heartbreak.
Leading edge, just short of the bowler in his follow through. Every ball is an event here. 5 overs gone, 20 for 3.
Well, this is really an uphill battle for Nepal. They've been reduced to 20 for 3 because of the predator, Tanzim Hassan Saqib, and he's just been hunting his prey. 3 for 5. He has stared them down, he's hunted them down, and he's really been hostile, menacing. And we're going to see the fizz now. Mustafizur Rahman, left arm quick, whole box of tricks in his repertoire. Oh, goodness me, that's a bad misfield. Tanzim, well, I would say that the ball did bounce rather nastily, but at the same time, he gave it every chance of going through his hands. Get something behind it, that's what they used to say at school, get something behind it. Right now, a 4 is like winning a card in the lottery. Mr. Fizur Rahman, it's his 100th T20 international. He's picked up 124 wickets. 13 times in his career he's taken 3 wickets or more in a T20 international. 6 for 10 his best. Look at the economy as well. Below 7.5. Those are great numbers from an accomplished craftsman. Left arm quick, and he's also got such variety. He's got a real Pandora's box of variety.
He's picked up 4 wickets in the tournament so far, but his economy is outstanding. Economy of 4.1 in T20 International, that's simply brilliant. Just keep an eye out for someone like Asif, who's in the crease at the moment. On strike, he's the one who picked up those runs against South Africa, 42. There you go, that's what he has done in this tournament. 3 for 17 against Sri Lanka, none for 18, 1 for 12. Brilliant.
It's wide. Gone. Second attempt, but that'll do. Saqib Al Hassan. Nepal are going down like dominoes here.
The Bangladesh have been on fire with the ball this evening. Lots of pressure. No release. The only boundary coming in the last few balls have come from a misfield. Mustafa's over pitching. Saqib. Every catch is a good catch when you're playing under lights. It's hit him in the shoulder. He'll take that. Bangladesh are picking up wickets now. Exactly what Nepal didn't want to have happen. Asif Sheikh, he's gone for 17. Nepal are now 24 for 4.
Kushal Malla comes in at an emergency time. This is desperate for Nepal because Bangladesh are bowling as if their lives depended on it, because they are. Gosh, where does the Rhino go to roam right now? Not on this pitch. 24 for 4, dangerous pastures.
Yeah, it was there, wasn't it? But it's not the kind of a surface where you're backing yourself up to play these kind of shots, especially on this surface. Yeah, hangs on to it. The bowlers have been not only good in this match, but they've been very good throughout the tournament. If you look at their strength, it's the bowling department that put their hands up and said, okay, we're going to finish the job. The batting has once again failed. That's the problem. After 6, 24 for 4.
Wreckage has been caused by Tanzim Hassan Saqib. 3 wickets for him. 3 for 5 in 3 overs. He has absolutely caused mayhem here tonight, and he's going to have another over. I want to ask you, Dale. Dale Steyn is licking his lips here, because Dale, on a pitch like this with 24 for 4, you literally have to bowl. I want to ask you, how straight do you bowl? What do you think about? When you've got the ball in your hand, you know the pitch can be spiteful like this. What do you do?
What I'm very impressed with so far has been the talk about this pitch so far has been the spin and the turn. South Africa bowled here the other night. There was only 1 wicket that fell to seam, and tonight in this innings, Nepal have lost all 4 wickets so far to seam. So Bangladesh haven't taken that, their seamers haven't taken lightly and gone, oh, we're out of this game. We've come in here, they've hit the pitch real hard, they've used good skill, the ball swung. They've intimidated the Nepal batters with short balls. As we see another one there, going into the body of Jora. That looked like it really hurt. There's been some big pace here by some of the Bangladesh bowlers tonight.
Well, what about the amount of dots that he has produced so far? Tanzim Hassan Saqib, oh, ouch. That's the 18th delivery on the trot, which hasn't gone for a single run. That is magnificent.
And a double wicket maiden. His previous over, the last over, was a wicket maiden. Tanzim is on fire right now. It's the first run, finally a run for Nepal. Coming off the outside edge, thick outside edge.
And this is the power play. A wicket with a full toss, and then Saar just hit it up in the air. The pace was unrelenting. Smart catch by Rishad Hussain. And Saqib with a bit of a juggle. But the second attempt gives Mustafizur his wicket. So the fire and the hostility has been supplied from the 21-year-old Tanzim, who really has had his target set on Nepal in their top order, and he's wrecked them. He has really torn into them. He's intimidated. He's hurt them. And they're bruised. And he's going to come round the wicket here to the left-handed Kushal Mullah. This might be a real test of his nerve and strength of mind. He's done well. He's come forward. He's got behind the line. This is really nasty stuff. You've got a ball coming at you at 85 miles an hour and you don't trust the surface. It's not good fun.
No, not at all. And you start to question your technique. You start to question where you're going to score your next run. And the thing about the batters is that if they just stand still, what happens is you allow the bowlers to get into a rhythm. They just run in and they hit the zone where they want to. And when there isn't a little bit of extra pace, there is a little bit of extra bounce, some ball is going to have your number on it. Nepal batters need to do something. They need to either walk a little bit or move a little bit just to set the bowlers off from just running in and allowing the bowler to land the ball where he wants to land it.
So real good aggression, and it is quite noticeable that Bangladesh in the recent past, last couple of years, they've started to develop pace bowlers. And the reason to do that was to make sure that they can go out overseas and do some damage with the pace attack. And that's exactly what has happened. You look at Tanzim Hassan Saqib has been brilliant. Taskin Ahmed among the wickets. Mustafizur Rahman at times unplayable, especially at the death. And there is Shariful Islam also, the left-arm seamer.
Gone. It's that man as the same one, Rishad Hussain. He just can't get past him. And it's another wicket. It's a fourth for Tanzim. He is on fire. And so too are Nepal. 26 for 5 now. It's the end of Johor.
Just what Bangladesh would have hoped for. The fans, millions back home, would have been disappointed with the batting performance. But what about Tanzim Hassan Saqib? Look at that reaction. Fist in the air. He's nailed it tonight. Now Sandeep goes for one. And Nepal in all sorts of trouble at 26 for 5.
Dipendra Singh Airy is in and his side is on the ropes. They've taken some hefty blows, body blows, mental blows. 26 for 5. And you can thank Tanzim Hassan Saqib, 4 overs, 4 for 7. He has absolutely annihilated them. Rishad Hussain, he's tall, he rips the leg spinner. And Samuel Badri's moved in now as well. Mubarak to all as well. But right now it's the business of cricket that this man, Rishad Hussain, he's the bright new sensation on the landscape for Bangladesh cricket. And you look at what he delivers, Samuel, you cast your eye on this.
Yeah, that's why I've flown in, Wilco, just to have a look.
Very good.
At this young man. I've heard a lot.
Oh my goodness, talk us through that. Where on earth did that come from?
Yeah, not only the turn, but the bounce. It's flummoxed everyone, the batter, the wicketkeeper, and it's an inauspicious start to his spell. First delivery, 5 wides, pitches outside, off stump, and goes considerably wide down the leg side. Good luck batting for the rest of these overs, Nepal.
You could feel that when Bangladesh were batting, and off air, I did tell Alan that this surface is not an easy surface to bat on. Leg slip comes in place now.
And really, 31 for 5. 7 overs gone. 33 for 5. Mullah and Dipendra Singh area in, but that's the end of Jora. Second catch in that backward point position for Rishad, and it's a fourth wicket for Tanzim. 4 for 7. He delivered 21 dot balls in his 24 that he bowled. 21 dot balls. An outstanding spell.
Career best figures for him, 4 for 7. The second best figures ever recorded by someone from Bangladesh at the T20 World Cup. That is phenomenal bowling.
He's only 21 years of age. What a prospect. And so too is this tall leg spinner, Rashad Hossain.
A member of the World Cup winning team in under 19 World Cup. There you go, he's climbing up, he's climbing up. He's the third best, 4 for 7. In this edition, he'll be a happy man.
I'll tell you what, guys, based on that last graphic, this has certainly been a World Cup for the bowlers. Some remarkable figures. Adil Rashid with 4 for 11, Adam Zampa with 4 for 12, and then those there. It's just been difficult and challenging for the batters, hasn't it?
Feel a twitch in the shoulder, do you, Samuel? Okay, just a little. Samuel Badri on this pitch, what would you fancy?
Akil Hussain as well, picking up 4 for 11, displacing me as the best figures for the West Indies at the T20 World Cup. Yeah, Will Quad certainly fancy bowling on this pitch. I just heard someone whisper in the back of the box that I might actually turn one here.
Don't sell yourself short, Samuel Badri. Oh, he's got it past him. Lytton Das says, what about that for a stumping? Sam Najaski says, no, but well, I'll have a look at it anyway. You've asked. Well, the decision has gone upstairs. The umpire wants to see this. Checking for the stumping here. I don't think that foot has come up. Oh, just a little hint that it might have. Jayaraman. Madan Gopal is the TV umpire. Well, Samuel Badri, have you ever been an umpire?
The bat just moves for a second. It's too tight, too tight.
I think there's contact all the way through there. Contact with the surface. Dipendra Singh is not out. He's okay.
Yeah, confirmation there. Just might have been a touch too early. The wicketkeeper, he did momentarily raise his back foot, but it was okay. 34 for 5. When he pitches the delivery though, it's difficult. Another one, it's unrelenting. Shakib Al Hassan into the attack.
Oh, given what this pitch is doing, that's an awful ball from Shakib. Goodness, all you've got to do is literally bowl it straight and the pitch will do it for you.
Yeah, he's gone wicketless so far, and we've seen the kind of contribution the spinners have done in this tournament. They're right at the top. For some reason, he hasn't been able to bowl in the right areas. He gets away with it. Should have been put away anyway he wanted to.
If you tell anyone at Ali Khan that Shakib Al Hassan hasn't picked up a wicket in this World Cup to date, it would be a surprise, given the conditions, given the proliferation of wickets taken by spinners. You know, she can't look. She can't stand to look at what's happening.
Just looking ahead, he needs to come into his own elements while bowling. Especially on the surface, again a big swing, inside edge.
And he's played in all 9 ICC Men's T20 World Cup, and his wickets. He just bowls a good length. He just nags away at a good length. He spins the ball. He's got a good arm ball as well. And he just builds up pressure. He builds pressure on batters because he's at them all the time. He bowls very few bad deliveries.
Yeah, 47 wickets in the World Cup. He just needs 3 to go and become the very first player to pick up 50 wickets in T20 World Cup.
Another single, any singles, anything for Nepal to get their hands onto a grip on this, because they've been blown away by Tanzim.
Yeah, just building on your point, Ali Khan, Bangladesh, if they qualify, they'll have a game here at this very venue. So Shakib, if he can come good in favorable conditions, there'll be a handful.
It's the end of 9 overs. It's 40 for 5.
Najmal Hussain Shanto leading his troops well. So important in terms of the decisions you make in the field. And this is where things stand at the moment. 106 is what Nepal restricted Bangladesh for. And in pursuit, 5 wickets down, half of the team down to 40. Still 67 needed. That seems a long, long way away.
For 5. 67 more runs required for Nepal. Half the side back in the dugout. And, it's the wrecker-in-chief here. Tanzim Hassan Shakib, 4 for 7. Here's Mustafa Zer. What they've been doing, apart from bowling so many deliveries that have been virtually unplayable, they've been building pressure by bowling in such a way that Nepal have not been able to score.
With the partnership now worth 15 or 14 deliveries, they just need to just keep going on. Don't think about those big shots, because it's not easy for the batters in the middle.
Crystal Muller, young 20-year-old, 20 years of age. He's in a cauldron of fire here. It really is. It has been a stiff, stern examination of Nepal and what they can bring and what they have brought, of course. They nearly got over the line against South Africa. But here, they've been hit hard. Some body blows, mentally and physically, inflicted by Bangladesh.
Yeah, Rohit Powell mentioned at the end of that game against South Africa that they'll only get better by playing against teams like Bangladesh, full member nations. So this, in as much as it's difficult for them, it's a learning opportunity, a learning curve playing in a World Cup against full member nations. It was never going to be easy, but they've acquitted themselves well, and they are a proud nation, and they have a lot to be proud of. So far, their bowlers have been exceptional.
I like what Kushal Mullah is doing here. He's getting behind the ball. He's not intimidated. He's showing a very brave resolve here. This is it's been physically intimidating. Nepal have been under the gun here.
Yeah, he's only conceded one single so far in this over. So very difficult for the batters once he's in the attack.
Very wide of the crease. He almost ran outside the tram lines. But he's always got some little trick, but look how wide he goes here. He steps out, even though that front foot is outside the line of the tram line. You can do that. Your front foot can be outside it, but if your back foot crosses it, it's a no. Tucked away for one. 10 overs have gone here, and Nepal are 42 for 5, and it is time for drinks.
Situation in St Vincent and the Grenadines, where Bangladesh are bidding for a place in the Super 8. They know if they win this match, they get through. And it looked like it might have been a tall order for them at the halfway stage, because they were all out for just 106. However, their bowling has been simply stupendous. In particular, Tanzim Hassan Saqib, 4 for 7, destroying Nepal's top order. Right, we've seen one fantastic bowling performance here. Let's see a fantastic batting performance by going back to 2016.
It's a full toss, gets it into the gap, and that's a magnificent innings. He absolutely is loving every moment of it, jumping up in the air.
For Bangladesh, Tamim Iqbal, 103 not out after 63 balls against Oman. in the 2016 edition, and still Bangladesh's only century in the T20 World Cups. Meanwhile, Kushal Malla and Dipendra Singh Airi got to try and put a partnership together. 10 more overs to reach their target, which then, if they were to manage it, well, it opens the door, but they're really up against it in their own match against Sri Lanka, who've managed to close their innings 201 for 6 over in St. Lucia. But at the moment, it's Bangladesh in the box seat here. Wow, what turn from Rishad Hossain.
Yeah, when he pitches in the correct length, he's very difficult to play. He's been a little bit inconsistent in terms of his line and his length, but when he gets it right, just look at that. Lots of grip off the surface. He's bowling at a decent pace as well. Really nice action, repeatable. I really like what I see with this young man.
Bounce as well.
Yeah, and as a cricket fan, it's actually been very exciting to watch. I know the scores haven't been exactly what we want them to be at the 160. This is the game that's currently happening right now with Sri Lanka and Netherlands. Sri Lanka scoring 201 for 6 after their 20 overs. Really see some more spin. The keeper, Litton Das, just hanging on, picking up the bells, and the umpire has asked the question to the third umpire.
The umpire to direct. We have an umpire review for stumping. I've checked the feet, it's a fair delivery. Can you give me the best side on angle, please? Grounded when the wickets are broken, satisfied, ready. That is for the big screen.
Well, it is a dismissal that has been affected in cricket before, the waiting and waiting. Don't know what you feel about that, Dale Steyn. Not out as it is here.
I can't say I'm a big fan of that. That is not exactly attempting to move, or he hasn't really fallen over. Clever, nonetheless. But we have seen some wonderful leg spinners. Just to get back to my point, if you are a cricket fan, although the scores haven't been exactly those big scores, we've seen 4 fantastic leg spinners bowling in this game, an art that is not around with a lot of teams. And if you are here watching the game on television, or you are at the ground, it is a good spectacle to watch.
Nailed, and nailed for 4. Well, Nepal need much more of this. 5 runs off the over, 47 for 5.
You're just angling down the leg side, starting a little bit too straight, but it was a good shot, very much in control, very well timed and placed. The fusion of timing and placement gets him the boundary. They needed that, they need a few more.
Bowling attack feels like it's relentless at the moment, the way it is. Left Nepal in this situation, 60 needing on 54, but it's the wickets column which is the real problem for Nepal, and that's because of Tanzim. 4 wickets for just 7 runs and 21 dot balls out of 24 balls. The experience of Mahmudullah to come into the attack now, but 2 right arm quicks, then the left arm of Mustafizur, then Rishad Hossain comes in, ripping leg breaks, and then Shakib Al Hassan.
Just to explain how difficult this pitch is, these 2 batters have been together for 26 deliveries. Even now, Mamadula is bowling with the slip in place. It just gives you an idea that when the ball is in the right area, the spinners have given it a good spin, and there's a lot of purchase off the pitch.
Yeah, lots in it for the fast bowlers as well. Tanzim, Hassan, Shakib registering 21 dot balls, the most ever in a T20 World Cup for a Bangladeshi. Just been corrected for anyone in T20 World Cups. 21 dot deliveries out of 24. That's unheard of. That's remarkable.
And the pace and accuracy, Nepal would have been so buoyant at the halfway stage after their own bowling effort. So they also would have just known that the pitch was tricky. They felt it. They were able to exploit it through their own bowling attack. Now they're on the other end of it. Nice strokes away and some good hard running.
Nepal falling one short against South Africa the other day, but what they need is they need one player to stand up. That's 50 up for Nepal right now. The problem is that they are 5 wickets down, but they need one player to stand up, and if somebody can bat through for them the next 8 overs, we could have a very close game on our hands.
Yeah, that other game in St. Lucia, Sri Lanka registering just over 200 on the second time in this tournament. A team has gone past 200. It's a good pitch in St. Lucia. We've always said in the region the best here at the Darren Sammy Stadium. It's a true surface. There's a nice wind factor, so you're always hitting with a nice strong crosswind.
And again, feeding the bats. Just 3 runs off the over. Frustration, 50 for 5. A reminder that if Bangladesh win this match, then they are through to the Super 8 alongside South Africa from this Group D. If they were to slip up from here, well, it gives Netherlands a chance, but they would first have to overhaul Sri Lanka. And Sri Lanka managed to tip the 200 mark in St. Lucia. Picking up 2 wickets. Quick single taken here. And they'll get another one. Well, it's backed up, but far too deep. Bangladesh want to make sure they keep things nice and disciplined in the field.
When you're defending a low total of 106, you can see the fielders just having a conversation with each other there. The fizz not coming off the boundary quick enough. This throw maybe just off target. The bowler not getting back to the stumps. Fizz picked it up, but went off quick for a second. Good cricket awareness there by Nepal. Any run, and every run is difficult to get on this track, so anytime you can do these little stealing over throws, you'll take that. And the spinners have been on the money tonight. That bounce and turn that we've had this evening. Rishad is just
bowled generally in the right area. When you think that look at the turn he's got. 4.4 to Rashid's 4.2, Birdie 3.9, Lamachani 3.5.
Oh, and another one that has spun and spat and beaten everybody. And there was somebody there to back up eventually.
He's going to be absolutely unplayable on pitches which give him just a modicum of assistance because he's so tall. Probably the tallest leg spinner in recent times. Rashid is not tall. Samuel Badri, yeah. He's in between short and tall, medium. But this fella, he's 6'3". He stands head and shoulders over most of his teammates, so he's going to get that bounce as well as the rip that he gives the ball.
Big shout for Rishad. Will they have a look at this? End of the over. Still got time. Doesn't seem to be any interest. Time's gone. 54 for 5.
Bowler always likes, oh, it's close enough, you know. It's close enough. I don't think there was any bat involved in that. No bat involved. Was it high?
Bangladesh still have both their reviews to use. Rishad's got one more over left to bowl. Taskin is back. Protection down at deep third. He's got another over he can bowl after this, 2 so far. Now this was the LB at the end of the last over. Turning. Striking too high. Oh, would have been umpire's call. It was not out on the field. They would have stayed not out if they had reviewed. It was close.
Very, very close. I think he knew it was straight enough. It was always going to be a question of height. At this stage, Bangladesh was 69 for 6, 55 for 5 now, Nepal.
Bangladesh managed to scramble some valuable runs off the last couple of overs of their innings before they were bowled out, and that always makes a difference, doesn't it? Such a booster to end your innings with that positivity with the bat.
Absolutely, Ali, and it looked at one stage that Bangladesh were not going to get to 90 or 95, but they crept over the line. Just a couple of runs leaked unnecessarily.
Running hard for the first. They want to make it 2. No, they can't.
And runs have been tough to come by. Bangladesh 88 for 9 when they had that final little partnership of theirs that pushed them over to 106. Nepal, just imagine if they bowled Bangladesh out for 90. It would be a very, very different game at 56 for 5 right now, needing to chase roughly 90 to win.
Through. Well, they need the boundaries, however they're going to come. Flash of the blade.
Well, he's picked up 2 very smart catches. He wasn't going to get this, not even with his outstretched hand. And he's one of the tallest in the side. This time it doesn't go straight to hand.
Yeah, and this partnership up to 34, 41 deliveries. So these two batters just hanging in there for Nepal right now, building a little bit of a fight back, a little bit of a partnership. Could we see a good game on our hands tonight? On the money is Tuscan. Nepal going to sneak through for a single.
Well, this is what we've got coming up for you tomorrow. Group C, top of the table, two sides who are already through to the Super 8s. And West Indies up against Afghanistan. And Afghanistan will be part of the Super 8s, along with whoever goes through from Group D. If it is indeed Bangladesh who win this match, they will meet Afghanistan in the Super 8s, but that's how Group C has lined up. Afghanistan would have 2 games here in St Vincent's and Grenadines. That's the over 7 coming off it, 61 for 5. Well, the fans are passionate and they're still believing, and they've got to keep believing. Vishal Malla and Dipendra Singh Airi, so much riding on them. Phil Sanjar, the 18-year-old, yet to come in. Sompal Kami. It's a festival and family atmosphere here. Well, this is the best partnership comfortably beginnings for Nepal. It must continue to have a chance of getting their first ever win over a test-playing nation. Well stopped. Jad Hussain throwing his full frame to the floor.
Such an important cricketer, isn't he, this fella, Rashad Hussain, to Bangladesh, fielding in one of the most important fielding positions, that backward point.
Well, they're going to go for a second here. Ultimately well judged too. And they are giving their team every inch of support and encouragement. This partnership, they know how important it is to recognise batters out in the middle. They've got themselves established now. Well, it's a full ball from Shakib. Oh, I feel like there was a twitch from the umpire. He's reviewed it instantly.
We have player review for LBW. Original position is not out. I've checked the feed, it's a fair delivery. Please. All passing close to the inside edge. Can we have a clear gap as the ball passes the bat. Satisfied. Ball tracking, please. Pitching line, 5-10 line. Wickets umpires. Original decision not out. Sam, stay with your decision of not out.
On-field stays not out. I thought Shaki would have liked that wicket because he's only taken 1 wicket in his last 6 T20 internationals. Found some form with the bat against South Africa. But he's yet to take a wicket this tournament. Still struggling to time it.
And at this stage of the game, Bangladesh was 73 for 7, Nepal 64 for 5. They could consider themselves 2 hits away from basically being ahead of where Bangladesh were at the same position. But Bangladesh's last 2 wickets got them to a score of 106. They were 75 for 8. It just shows you how important it is when the tail get together and are able to score some runs. And the last 2 wickets putting on 31 runs.
And the 2 batters that are in at the moment, this is comfortably for them both of their best innings. Neither of them had managed to get out of single figures in the 2 matches played in the tournament so far. And scramble 1. You keep rotating the strike. Keep moving that scoreboard. It's 65 for 5.
Just have to be very careful with this run rate. That yes, they can accumulate singles, but that run rate is heading towards 9 and over. 5 overs to go, 42 required.
Well, they've stemmed the bleeding a little bit here, Nepal. They haven't lost a wicket in that last passage of play. As Alan Wilkins said, they're slipping further and further behind. Bear in mind, Mustafiza still has 2 overs left to go, so he's going to be very difficult to get after. Desperate stuff from Prindor.
There's just 1 or 2 edgy fielders out there now, and there's a few more voices. We've got some experienced cricketers like Mahmudullah and Shakib, Liton Das.
Oh, he's come a long way down. And Mahmudullah's missed the stumps. Pendra Singh Airy, he's almost run a run and a half there.
A miscommunication from the 2. It might have just been in. Good fielding though from Shakib. Ball watching at the striker's end.
Six. That's what the doctor ordered. As far as Nepal are concerned, he's a big hitter, Mala, and he's produced a big hit.
And the belief is still there. Outside off stump, and just gave it a whack into the tent. He's known for his big hitting, 71 meters. This game still has life in it. 36 from 27.
Now he finds the gap on the offside. They'll come back for 2. Oh, and a misfield out there. Jakar Ali. But it's not a costly one in the end.
That's what I was saying, that there's some edginess now around the field. Bangladesh glancing at the scoreboard. That's elementary. Jakar Ali, that's poor. And it just releases a bit of pressure for these 2 batters. The partnership just 3 short of 50.
Kushal Mala with the best batting strike rate in 2020 history for Nepal. And he's got a 4 here. Oh, what a fantastic over this is turning out to be for the Rhinos. It's the 50 partnership too.
Yes, indeed, and with every run that is scored, the spirits are lifted on one side and there's despair on the other. Just enough bat on it. It's the most productive over of the innings for Nepal. Talk about the partnership, this partnership of 51. And then we reflect on the first innings, the last 2 wickets partnership got them 31 Bangladesh, that is.
And that rate has come down to 77 for 5.
Yeah, 12 runs conceded by Riyadh. Another thriller here at Anasville involving Nepal once again. Confirmation that that over, the 16th most expensive of the innings, 12. They need 1 or 2 more of those.
Well, something sort of give tonight. Bangladesh have never won 3 matches in a T20 World Cup, and Nepal have never beaten a full member. One of those is going to happen tonight. But this is the problem for Nepal. We've got Mustafiza Rahman having a bowl. Goodness me, he's desperately difficult to get away at these back-end overs.
What a partnership, keeping their hopes alive. It's interesting, Irie and Kushal Mala. It's difficult to get away in the best of times, in the best of conditions, even more so in these difficult conditions. The Fizz, he's just a phenomenal performer.
Safe. Only just. Tamim it was, who was struggling around there at deep backward square leg. Tanzid Hassan Tamim did his best to get under it, couldn't quite do so.
Well, this would have been a phenomenal grab. He was coming in at pace. It's one of those, if they go in, you're lucky, and you look like you brought off the catch of the tournament. But more often than not, you don't quite get there, and you have to handful of grass.
Yeah, I'm happy that he went for the catch. And that's what you want to see. He could so easily have just held back and allowed an easy single.
Now, there's a left-hander on strike now. I wonder if that's going to be a little bit of a help for Nepal. We've seen right-handers really struggle in this tournament to try and get Mustafiza away at the back end of an innings.
Mullah has just batted bravely here. In the very first couple of deliveries he got right behind the ball.
Oh, it's gone straight up in the air. Fielder coming round and takes the catch. Shanto it is, the captain. So much for the left-hander being able to deal with Mustafiza. He's gone the way of all flesh.
Yeah, and that famous slow delivery again. Just look at that, how he contorts the wrist to release that delivery, puts revs on the ball and gets the breakthrough. Only just from Najmal Hussain Shanto manages to hold on. An important strike, breaks the partnership. Kushal Mala goes for 27, 78 for 6.
Captain's been struggling with the bat. The tell you what, he's held a crucial catch there. And Gulshan Jai comes in at number 8. In comes the man who was run out off the last ball of the match against South Africa. He played a tremendous shot earlier in that over, blazed the ball out to deep cover. It looked as though it had gone for 4. It only went for 2, and in the end, he went from 0 to 0. But now he's up against one of the hardest propositions in world cricket. Mustafiza at the back end of an innings. Another left-hander. Little inside edge on that saved him, I think.
Dare to dream, that's what they're thinking. And this is the reason why he's here, that delivery again. The length, though, is so important. Back of a length, into the surface. Just that left hand of Shanto doing the trick and sliding in next to us, Muggers, a man who's smiling quite a lot, Ata Ali Khan.
That is a very good catch. Never easy when the field is going back. Excellent from the skipper.
What an over from Mustafiza, just a single from it and the wicket, 78 for 6. So, 3 overs to go. Who's going to bowl those overs? And you can see Mustafiza's got one of them, and he'll bowl it, I'm sure. So there'll be precious few runs off that. So this could be a big over for Nepal. Six. Well, I think Dipendra Singh Eri realises the predicament. He knows that Mustafiza has got an over to bowl, so he says, now's the time to go.
Not again, Muggers. Surely not. A couple nights ago, they were agonizingly close. First ball of the over, smacked for 6. 23 from 17, folks.
It's turning out to be another cliffhanger. What a shot to start this over. Taskin Ahmed has been expensive. Once again it starts and is hit with the lovely shot, scored the wicket on the offside.
Well, Dipendra Singh Eri is quite capable of finding the boundary. This is his 6 again. Remember, he's hit 6 sixes in the 2020 International against Qatar, and he's hit 6 sixes off consecutive balls in the Asian Games in Hangzhou in September. Point out on the boundary now. Pulled away, not off the middle. Jafar Ali out at deep backward square leg, just another single.
And goal up to Eri, the way he has batted. And Nepali fans will be hoping that tonight's the night for them to keep on dancing in the stands after the match. Intense.
The excitement is palpable across the stadium, even here in the commentary box. As you mentioned, Arthur, another cliffhanger.
got ball. Every one of those is a dagger to the heart of Nepal.
Nata, who's bowling those next 2 overs? Mustafizur has one, that's a given. That other over.
Well, if you see Shakib Al Hasan, the kind of experience that he has had, he's bowled 2 overs and he's given up 9 runs. But what about Rishad Hussain? I don't mind him tossing up the ball for the next over.
Out. Gridoy takes the catch. Looking for the big shot, Gulshan. And Nepal now 7 down.
You need to understand the fact that it's Airy who's been scoring the runs. So instead of trying to play big shots, try to look for the single. Bangladesh will be very happy. Taskin Ahmed picks up another one.
And Nepal keep on losing wickets. The 7th wicket goes. Gone for naught. 85 for 7.